We're now going back to the breaking news we brought you at the top of the hour. Former staffer is alleging Castro Valley Congressman Eric Swalwell, a candidate for California governor, sexually assaulted her. The SF Chronicle first reported this news. And joining us now to talk all about it is Crown 4 political analyst David McCuan. David, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Happy Friday, I guess.
Happy Friday. Yes, it's going to be starting off the weekend, but for the Swalwell campaign, it's not a good start to the weekend. What do these allegations mean for him and his campaign for this race?
Well, they're somewhere between really bad and ending his campaign. Look, if you think about the last week and what's happened, Donald Trump endorses Steve Hilton. Republicans are down in San Diego for their convention. That hurts Chad Bianco. And you look at this blue state and you see that there are 3 Democrats that have been kind of bunched up at the top. That includes Eric Swalwell, who has these allegations against him. They're going to dog his campaign. You have Tom Steyer, a zillionaire who's on every campaign commercial imaginable, and there's a backlash against rich people. And then you have Katie Porter, who's not well liked within the party. And so if you look at these 3 that have tried to set themselves aside and look at the Swalwell campaign, they now have something to deal with when ballots go out, absentees go out in 24 days. You've got that Cron debate here coming up on the 22nd. All of this is going to dog his campaign. Not a good place to be.
It's a lot going on, and it's getting closer. I know you said it's not, campaign ending, but he canceled that town hall just on Thursday, citing illness. Do we think this is something that they're going to have to do a lot of recon and regrouping to figure out where the next step is?
Yeah, I mean, look, the way these things usually go, unfortunately for our politics, is they start in a place where you deny the allegations and then other allegations come out. So then that spins out and then that occupies your time. And what I mean by that is it occupies your headlines. And Eric Swalwell is a guy who's very prominent on social media. He's very prominent on talk shows and podcasts. He's someone who's pushed back, obviously, very visibly against Donald Trump and the Trump administration. But these types of allegations don't leave your campaign. If more of them come out, it then tends to dominate the campaign. You lose your campaign message, then you start losing momentum. And Swalwell had a little bit of momentum. He was getting to a place where he was starting to separate from the pack, again, trying to offset some of the dollars that Steyer is spending. All that's going to just pause, if you will, and that affects your funding, and that drops you farther back in the pack. So maybe not campaign ending, but certainly campaign debilitating, and it may be problematic, especially because those ballots go out in just over 3 weeks.
So when should we make or expect a decision to be made about his future?
Well, this is going to be a tough weekend for them internally and strategically. They have to decide what their way forward is, whether they anticipate. They will know if there are other allegations coming out. Look, before a story like this pops, and we knew something was going to pop later in the week, those of us that have covered this race or paid attention to this race, we knew something was going to come. Typically, it comes Friday afternoon. Give the campaign a weekend to assess what's going on. They're going to have to make some tough decisions. And part of that is talking to their donors and those that are surrounding the campaign. Because if these things continue to dog you and move you forward, you lose your campaign message and momentum. And you can't do that because then you head to a debate. And then what do? Do you drop out of a debate? And if you're not talking to voters and not talking to voters on the airwaves or through the mail, then your campaign is lost. So that's the dilemma that they have to work out. And they're going to know what's ahead, because those that might write stories like this or coverage that might come, they give the campaign a heads up. They give the candidate a heads up because they asked them, what do you want to respond and how do you want to respond? So this is going to be a bit of soul searching for what comes next for the campaign. He's a high flyer. I mean, this is a guy who ran for president and is someone who's very important for Democrats. So it clearly is a kick in the gut for them for their campaign, and where they go moving forward is really up in the air at this point.
Definitely seems that way. I mean, he released a statement, but people these days, it feels like, you want a little bit more from the people that are running for office. Do you think he's looking at maybe making some in-person statement or coming into another debate stage? Because it used to be that a sexual scandal used to be career-ending, but like you said, now it's a little more muddied water. So do you think that in-person is the next move? Do you think that's the right move for his campaign?
Yeah, that's a very astute observation because, look, this is why people don't like politics. This is why people move away from politics, but they also expect it at a certain level, a certain cynicism. So he has to try to move this in person with lots of in-person interviews, if that's what they're going to do, by going on the offense. And then you run the risk of, do you attack the victim? Do you attack the person who's your accuser? What do you do there? And then that turns off voters. And then voters may not flock to others. They may just tune out. And you've already got this dilemma where every Democrat under the sun is running for governor. And so that affects the dynamic of what's going on. Then voters will look to other folks. The good news for all the candidates is about 1 in 5 voters are just starting to turn their attention to this race. Well, guess what? They just got turned off. And so how do you blunt that? You go on the air, you do the personal thing, you issue the mea culpas. But so far, for the former assistant district attorney in Alameda County, this guy is doubling down and saying, look, these accusations are false. That's pretty strong language. And so it makes it really tough for the questions that will come his way if he is on air or in person in terms of those interviews.
All right, a lot of great insight, and we will look at the next steps as they come on. Thanks so much, David. We appreciate it.
Nice to see you, Steph.
You too.